All right, let's take a look at the update for Quickli Recruiter. I have not yet pushed the update for projects. However, this will work on your search results as of right now. So when you load or refresh your search results, you will be given this arrow. It will be in the middle here or in the top left-hand corner. If it's in the top left-hand corner, it might be hidden. If you're on the bottom of the page, you'll have to scroll up. The reason it moves around like this is it tries to keep it over here so it's out of the way, but if for whatever reason it can't find the appropriate element, then it just drops it here in the middle. So let's run it. So we'll click this button. It initializes. If it fails there, if you do not get back this form that will hopefully come back, there we go, then you've got a problem. You might need to refresh. And if the problem persists, then I don't know, reach out to me and I'll see if I can do something for you. So these are the options, same as before. These are new as of this week, but that's not really what we're looking at here. We want to just go ahead and pull down. I mean, you can pull down whatever you like. I'm not trying to pull down any of this. Well, whatever, I'll go ahead and pull it all for now since we're demoing this. Profile image, I'll take network distance and employment. One of the newer fields is you can now get the company description as well. So we'll pull that down. Job is current, location, job description. We'll pull industry as well, but we're only going to pull for one. And I'm going to keep education and certifications out. We'll keep skills. All right, now let's run it. So this shouldn't take too long, about a minute, maybe less. It's only, again, going to download the first 1,000 search results, but when it completes, we will get a new option. All right, here we go. So these are the options you have now. You can run additional filters on the profiles that you return. So it went ahead and downloaded the file. So we can upload it here, import, upload, drag it over. We'll replace tab separated, and we'll let that load. There we go. And now here, if we want to do some further refining of these people, we can do so. And there's a couple of reasons why you might want to do that. We'll walk through them. In this instance, maybe I want to know specifically who in here has experience with Snowflake listed in one of their jobs. And not only do I want to know who has it, but I want to know what those companies were and what those titles were where they had that. So here I'm going to put data, and I'm going to put it in quotes because I don't want it to be database near or around, which is this, and try not to have spaces on either side. It should automatically fix that, but just put it right up against whatever other word you're looking for it to be near, which is snowflake in this instance. And I don't know, in title, I'll say, actually, let's just leave it that simple, but we'll walk through what these things are. So here you can search within the job description itself. So let's say you wanted to identify companies that do a certain thing where these people work, you could do that here, and it would pull back all those matching jobs. Maybe, and all of these have not operators as well, but they're just different fields. So instead of saying not, you just put your thing that you want to match here and put the things that you don't want to match here for every field. So you have company description, title, job description, and then you can actually now do job location. The advantage or the reason why you might want to do that here is that maybe you pulled down a national search and you want to find people who previously lived in a certain area. Maybe I'll run a demo on that as well, but the way you could do that is you could say, all right, find me people that lived in these areas, and it's a boolean search, so you kind of have to think of how locations are listed on LinkedIn when you're typing the search. And you could do past only locations by by defining the dates here. So basically you could say something like return only people with jobs that that had end dates in these parameters. Additionally, you can look for company sizes. So you could say, all right, I only want to see kind of maybe mid-sized companies. And you could put it like that. But for now, let's just see who has data around Snowflake in their job description. All right, and here it looks like we have 8 profiles like that, and you can download those profiles, you can download those jobs, and you can download those companies that matched it as well. Additionally, now we have defined specifically the types of titles and the companies that we know in the Detroit area anyway, that match the previous parameters that we set, but also have a matching company title. So we can get rid of these titles that we have now, drop in this new set of titles. I'm going to say current, and then we could drop in the companies as well. So down here I could say companies, and I'm going to switch to this to current. Okay. And let me get rid of this. How many do we have? So we only have 20 results here, but hey, that's double what we returned back on the initial match. Now, whether or not these 20 results were in the initial pool, I don't know, but we can kind of figure that out, right? So we can download it again, which will be really fast this time. And let's pull down the same information. All right, so we're going to download. I should happen pretty quickly. All right, it's done. So let's compare the two lists and see how many additional people we received by changing the search up a little bit. So we'll insert tab. All right, and a quick way to, I guess, do this, because I don't have it automatically looking for the matches within the script itself, would be you can just paste this over again, paste this over, and then you could run the dedupe. Oh, whoopsie, I had a selection there. Let's try it again. All right, so remove duplicate rows, and column A, remove duplicates. 19. Okay, so we only actually ended up getting 2 additional people. So that wasn't the greatest example, but it was because my search was really narrow. But I guess, I mean, we did identify 1 more person that way. One of the reasons why this was a little bit lower was because I did not remove the keyword. So there's actually an additional 11 people here if I removed the keywords that I initially had searched for, which I imagine increases the overall match, but whatever. In any case, you also have some interesting information coming down there as well. So you now would then have a list of the matched companies that could be interesting. You have a list of the matched jobs that could be interesting. All right, so these were the companies, their IDs, the job description, or the company description, company link, etc., etc. Within the matched companies, you also should have a count here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So if you're doing a larger list or like a little bit more broad searches, it'll be more relevant than in this particular case, but it would give you the ability to identify kind of your target companies based on how many times they, or how many people they were employing that you would be looking for. So yeah, this is just a quick high-level view of that. But anyway, this is I'll have it updated for projects this evening, but for now, this is what we have.